How's it going, folks? So today I am back in Somerset County on a nice Saturday evening, the day before Mother's Day here in May, here in Pennsylvania. I'm gonna do a little trout fishing on a stream here that is like slowly becoming one of my favorite streams to fish. I think being that is because I'm getting into a lot more browns and some native brooks as well. There's a few streams that run into this stock stream that have native brooks in them, and I've gotten into a few wild browns here and there in a couple different spots. So it's a really nice place to fish. There's a decent amount of access to it, and I'm not normally running into too many people when I'm here as well. So yeah, just gonna spend a couple hours on trying to get a few trout, and starting off with just a pink bead-headed waltz worm on my top fly, and then a orange-bodied stonefly with tan legs that I'm gonna try and experiment with. I tied it last week and just gonna experiment with those colors. I've never really tried those colors before, so yeah, mess around with that and hopefully maybe get a few fish in the net, and then I'll probably switch over to a jig streamer or even a woolly bugger as I work my way down, just to try something here. But I'm gonna walk over to this first hole before I work my way around downstream. Here's, always like to try this spot first. Watercolor looks really good, so water is definitely up from the last time I was here. That was all kind of exposed down there, the rocks. Back to just straight up Euro nymphing here again, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Now, from what I can tell, this is a super deep hole here. Oh, yeah. Oh! Oh, man. That thing was peeling drag hard. Look at that. What do we have here? Looks to be a wild brown. Beautiful little fish. Now that's what I was talking about earlier, that It's one of the reasons why I've been spending more time on this stream, is because I'm getting into more of those along with your stalkers, you know, so it's kind of like the best of both worlds here. That little sucker hit it as soon as it hit the water. I really think I'm gonna pop a streamer on here. Just because it's got a nice slow pull underneath that tree at the bottom of the drift that I feel like I can drag that streamer up through. Oh, that was a mess. There we go. I think we can work him around this log. It's like a nice rainbow. Oh yeah. Really nice looking fish. Well, I will say that fly I tied definitely works. Giddy up. Oh. Oh my, as soon as it hit the water. On the golden stonefly. Actually just picked these up for up on Pine Creek here in a couple weeks. I'm heading up there from Lively Legs, but they have worked down here before. That last time I came down to this stretch, I think that's all I used was a golden stonefly. Gonna pick one up here right next to this log. I got a feeling I just had a pretty strong strike there in the last drift. It's like they're kind of just coming up and hitting it real hard, but not fully taking it. I'm gonna fish this down a little bit, and then I'm gonna go back up and I'm gonna fish this stretch again. It's just too good of water to kind of keep going. I don't have much daylight left anyway, so might as well end it on a nice stretch right here that I know I've had some action. And I'm pretty certain a lot of it's been brown trout, the way it's hitting. Maybe switch up to something different for the next walk down. One last thing, but I want to, there's another log, kind of, this one comes down and ends, and then there's another one beyond it that flows down through here. I do see some sticks in there though. Looks fairly dangerous. It's just the tail end of that first log. Hey! Oh! Man, that was almost as soon as it hit the water. There we go. That's what I thought, underneath that log, and I lost it again. Oh my mama. 2 casts, 2 fish, nothing in the net. It looks really nice on the far side of that even. Oh yeah, I just saw one rise down here. I'm just somehow escaping trouble left and right. Let's move out and work the far side of that log, and then go back up and kind of just work our way back down. I might throw something different on. Well, if I get a half decent fish on here, it's going to be trouble. Well, I can tell that already. If I get any fish on it, it's going to be trouble probably. Just going to prepare myself to get around the bottom tip of this log. Oh, it's trouble. See if we can't sweep way over there. Oh yeah, they're down here rising. Yep, it's a wild brown little guy. Man, hitting that golden stonefly. Giddy up. Never gets old. Alright, so I switched over to like a brownish woolly bugger with my just small orange threaded bodied stonefly on top. Gonna run this stretch a few more times here. See if we can't pick up something really nice to show you. I know they're in there. Look at that. Wild brownie on the woolly bugger. No, never mind. On that stonefly. He took the top fly. What a fish. Love them. Love doing this. Nothing I'd rather be doing on a Saturday evening. That was definitely another little wild brown. Just kind of crushing at it. Ooh! That's a better fish. Oh shoot, foul hooked him. I was wondering what the heck went on there. Well, we can't count that one. I wonder why he jumped out of the water. Woolly bugger caught him in the tail on the way by, I guess. Man, I haven't even stripped this woolly bugger yet. I've gotten a hit almost every... There's another one. I don't know if the woolly bugger is sinking that stonefly further. There we go. That's a better fish. That's my best fish of the evening. I can see that already. Come on. Not huge, but it's fat. That was on the woolly bugger. Woo. Want some more? Yeah, boy. Heck yeah. Love a good streamer hit. I was just about to say I might switch to an egg to see how many rainbows I can pick out of here. Because usually the ecstasy just kills them in here. Alright, so towards the end of my evening here, I looked down and realized that I had pretty much exhausted my whole entire GoPro battery. And of course my spare was in my truck, not with me, so good plan with that, right? But yeah, that was a great evening fishing here in PA. Just getting May started. Got a few more weeks of trout here. We got a few things planned. I'm gonna be heading to Pine Creek here in 2 weeks, so they're really looking forward to that. Hopefully get some good footage of that, and maybe even do a little hiking while I'm up there. But yeah, we got a lot more things coming to you here this summer. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.